Hey, what's happening, everybody? So last episode I got to where was I? Indianapolis, Indiana, and I was gonna go explore, but when I woke up in the morning, my nose was all stuffed up and I was kind of wheezy and having a hard time breathing. I was like, what is going on? And I looked at my phone and there was a smog warning. I guess the air quality was really bad for sensitive people there, and it was definitely affecting me. So I got out of there and I went through Columbus, Ohio. They had the same problem. I guess there wasn't any wind, so and it was really hot and humid, so all the smog was just like sitting there. It wasn't going anywhere. So I got out of there and headed to a little town in Ohio called Wooster. And the next day, I got up here to I don't know where I am, very northeastern Ohio, next to Pennsylvania. And I went camping with a few really cool people and just hung out with a few people and busted out like 4 awesome videos last night with my new friend and patron John. And they're gonna be awesome, dude. October, they're all gonna come out in October because I'm not gonna be able to make as many videos. So it's cool that I have some like really groundbreaking, like awesome videos to show people as far as building vans and a couple tours and stuff. So that's gonna be rad. So today I'm heading to Pennsylvania. Woo! Check this out. In New York, they have tech stops. Isn't that wild? Tech stops. I like that. That's cool, man. That's some I don't know, man. Like the world's changing. Like, I don't know. It's cool. So, yeah, dude. New York. Beautiful, beautiful freaking day. Check this out. There's all these little flowers like on the side of the road. There's like, it looks like there's lavender in there and some kind of yellow flowers too. It's really cool. It's a really nice day. So I got 552 miles till Salem. I can't believe I've made it this far. I cannot believe it. So yeah, just stop at this rest stop, take a leak, stretch out, grab a snack, get back on it. Woo! It's a little windy out here, but you guys gotta check out the lake at this rest stop. This is so cool. Ugh. Check this out. It's so beautiful out here. I love it. This is the coolest rest stop I've ever been to. You just like pull up right here, and then bam, you've got this beautiful lake. I like it out here. I think we're near Jamestown, New York, around that area, somewhere in there, off of 84. Love it. All right, so John gave me some of this peanut butter from this, I don't know, it's like a bakery shop or something, but they just ground up the peanuts straight in front of you, and it's the most amazing, oh, so good. You don't even need to add honey to it, but I'm gonna drop some on this little flatbread and wedge a little piece of banana in it, have a little vegan hot dog thing or whatever the hell you want to call it. Stuff is so good. I'm gonna put just a little bit of raw honey on it because I need raw honey, like I need it. There's a bear crossing sign. So cool. Oh dude, I hope I get to see another bear. That'd be so sick. Hey, take note of these trees. You see how green they are? Some of them are starting to kind of turn a little bit, but like, see, like the majority of them are just different shades of green. Once I leave New York, or once I leave Massachusetts and start heading through New England in fall, oh, it's such a treat. New England is the most beautiful place to be in fall. I could not believe it last year when I headed out and I started heading south, and all the just reds and orange and yellow, and everything is just so beautiful. On the West Coast, we have mostly evergreen trees, so that they're just always green, but out here they're mostly whatever the other type is that leaves fall, and they all turn the most beautiful colors. I don't know, it's gonna be really special, so pay attention to this, because when you watch my video in about a month, they're all gonna look totally different and be totally just out of this world beautiful. I just pulled off the highway. I saw this park and I really wanted to check it out, and I'm so glad I did. Check this out. So beautiful. So one of the ways my girls really like shined a light in my darkness and helped me free myself, or at least pointed out what I need to work on, is she was talking about one of her friends, it's a male friend, and how they had a pretty solid connection and how they had gone through hard times, you know, and really helped each other out and supported each other. And how you know, they learned a lot of really important lessons and became better people for knowing each other. And I got really jealous. I got really insecure. I was thinking, like, how can I compete with this guy? You know, he sounds like a 9 or a 10, and I sound like or I feel like a 4 or a 5 or something, you know? And I just kind of had to keep going through the motions and trying to figure this thing out. And I knew that it was, well, most of the time anyway, I knew that it was inside of me. It wasn't something with her, because why should I be bothered that she had a good friendship with another person? You know, why should that bother me? That's ridiculous. I should feel good for her, glad that she was able to experience that. And so I kind of eventually, it took a while, it wasn't easy, but I figured out that this comparing thing, I'm comparing my entire being, my entire self, you know, all my experiences, my natural skills and abilities, the things I'm not good at, the things I am good at, the things I'm working on, you know, all the different things that make me me, and I'm comparing all of that to a tiny little sliver of who I know of this guy. And that's really not fair to myself, and that's really not loving myself, and that's just really diminishing my own value. And the next part is just the comparison part. That's judgment. That's like ranking people and saying, you have to do this in order to be good enough to be loved. But that's not love at all. I don't know what that, I guess that's just ego, but that's not love. That's not real love. So I wasn't loving myself in those moments, and because I wasn't loving myself, I wasn't able to love her. Because I didn't feel good enough, I wasn't able to give her the love that she deserved, which is what made me the 3 or the 4 or the 5 or whatever. Now that I'm able to let that go and allow myself to be exactly who I am, I can allow her to be exactly who she is and show her real love, and return the favor and allow her to become and to be who she really is. And that's real love. That's real love. I think when you can make someone feel free enough that they can be exactly who they are and they won't be judged, I think that's real love, and that's what I think that's what we're all after. And it doesn't seem very common at all. And I think a lot of it's because the society we live in, you know, is very judgment oriented. You have to do this to be good enough. You have to have this to be good enough. You have to have this to be liked. You know, all this stuff. And I think that once we stop playing the game of judgment and just allow people to be who they are, I think that's where real love can enter the situation, and we can really excel. Because when you feel free, you know, you can see all of your, you know, all the things you're naturally good at and all the things you've worked for and done well, and you can see all the things you need to work on or you're just not naturally inclined to do, and you can really focus, you know, on the things you need to work on and the things you're already good at, and just constantly become a better person and better person. And yeah, I think freedom and love are absolutely synonymous. And I think this lifestyle really, it allows the space away from the machine, from the constant needing to get better things and have better things and make yourself look like a better person so people will like you more. I think it allows you to separate away from that enough to get out of this rat race thing and that crazy mentality of always needing more, and allows you to kind of really become yourself. And I think that intimate relationships are really, really important for that as well, because they really force you to look at parts of yourself that can't come out any other way, such as this jealousy and insecurity thing. So that's all I really got to say about that. Man, isn't this place beautiful? I'm gonna head back to the van and eat a couple bananas and some more peanut butter. And I think in a little bit I'll probably pull over and make a full meal, but for now I'm kind of just snacking. I got I think 7 hours left until Salem. So yeah, I'm not gonna make it tonight. I'm gonna stop somewhere in upstate New York, I think, but yeah, woo! So I just pulled into this gas station to get at some fuel, and I thought I just had an amazing time lapse of the sunset, but I guess it wasn't recording because the file's not on my camera. It sucks. It was a cool time lapse. Yeah, I've probably got the sun just set. I've probably got another 2 hours or so of driving, and then And I got a Philly cheesesteak across the street. There's this really awesome place with Philly cheesesteaks. I haven't had one for so long. And I was like, you know what? I'm in New England. I'm gonna have one. So I got one. And it was good. Yeah, probably another 2 hours of driving, and then call the rest for the night. So I'm 330 miles from Salem, and I'm in Johnson City, New York, and I'm pulling over to stretch. It's 8:30 at night. I'm starting to get a little fatigued driving, so I'm pulling over to stretch and see if they have a Planet Fitness. And I may or may not stay here tonight. I may go a little farther. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna see if I can catch a shower, and if so, I'll see what I want to do after that. All right, so I got my shower at Planet Fitness. I went to both the Walmarts and checked them out. Neither of them looked like a good place to sleep. They were just too busy and the parking lots were too weird. There was nowhere quiet. And the second Walmart, and by the way, when I go into Walmart to see if it's a place I want to sleep, I don't just look at the parking lot. I go inside and look at the type of people there and feel out what the general like areas like. If a bunch of people are really sketchy, I go somewhere else because I don't want to get broken into or robbed, or, you know, this is my sex dungeon and nobody's welcome in it unless I say so. But let me show you the place where I park because it's really cool. I love this spot, and I parked here last year on my way to Salem, and my insulation's falling off. It's so quiet at night. Nobody's parked back here, and I had no problems last year at all. The brake area is over there, but last year when I parked there was just a few people parked all the way up there. Nobody back here when I woke up, so it was really cool, really nice spot. So yeah, man, Salem, Massachusetts tomorrow. This is so rad. I'm already almost there. This thing fell out. I'll fix it later. But yeah, I'm just gonna edit tonight's video and talk to the most beautiful girl in the whole world, and then get some really, really, really good sleep and head to Salem tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love yourself. Woo!